Alright, I've got my solar panel hooked up to the briefcase thingy, which is the Phoenix Elite. It is from Renogy. That's a 20-watt solar panel hooked up to a 110. That's not generating a lot of light, or a lot of solar energy because of the angle. And it didn't come with a stand, so yeah. I'll try to get a good angle to show you how much power is being generated, but don't count on a good picture. I'm seeing like 56, 50, around almost 60 watt, something between 55, 54, around the 40s to almost 60, depending on the sun. But yeah, I'm charging this before I go to work. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I can charge a lot of stuff with it. I don't know if I'll do another video on it, but the connectors, but yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I've got a portable wind turbine that I did order. It's not going to come in until June. But in terms of more solar panels, the Daico, I'm going to keep that as a backup. I'm going to get some with a stand that's a little bit more sturdy. Because the most that's actually produced in, the light that I've got, about 60 watt. So if I can get one that's got a 60 watt max, yeah, that's what I'm pretty much going to be doing. But what I want to, because when the power goes out, I've got that, and I finished charging my Jackery 240 or Explorer 240. That's fully charged now. Took a few days because, cloud cover, rain, cloud cover. But yeah, live by the sun, die by the clouds, which is why I'm trying to get into wind energy a little bit. But in terms of like wind energy in the backyard, this has got to be cut down. That's like an overgrown bush. It's like that when we moved in the house in the 90s. Those are going to be cut down. I want to put like a chicken wire fence all around the property. That way I can let the dog, when I let the dog out, and she can just run around. And without this blocking the wind, because as you can see by the trees, there is wind to be had. So for emergency use, having wind and solar, plus having some battery, like oversized battery banks, yeah, it's going to be nice. Now I am trying to operate within what my village allows, because when it comes to like clean energy, I can't hook it up to the grid without a permit, and it's got to be a one-way meter, meaning any additional power that I do produce cannot be sold back to the village as credit. Plymouth is not exactly a rich place, but clean energy is clean energy. And how I see it, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. I'm not going to get into the whole politics of why I'm getting into clean energy, because Democrats like to bully people. But yeah, when it comes to the Phoenix, the bad reviews mentioned the fan and the solar panel in two separate reviews that they didn't work. Obviously, they do work, so I've got a good unit. I've already used it once before, because I do have like regular fans I do plug in, like a box fan and one I got from Dollar General. The box fan used about 40 something watt, and the fan I got from Dollar General used about 30 or so. But I've got a USB, a little desk USB fan that I plugged into my Jackery. It only used 1 watt on the lowest setting, so that definitely helps. When in the summer when the power goes out, you can't have stagnant air. It just gets hot in the house. So having a fan as a form of relief is nice. But yeah, I want to, before I go, how I want to do my solar array is I'll do a quick walk around on the back. Is this tree I can't do nothing with. It's one of those fancy budding trees, but I can put a panel here. I got it pretty much where I've got my panel over there. That's actually pretty much the best spot. But I'll walk back here right quick. Don't mind the mess. We're still doing like the whole spring thing. Like getting rid of these trees will give me a lot more room to work with. Because what I ultimately want to do with my clean energy setup is have it run from here to the house, but not hooked up to the grid. Is from what the city officials pretty much stated from the one I talked to. With the permit, I'd have to get a one-way meter. But if I'm using like portable solar panel, portable crap, or I'm gonna call it crap, portable stuff, I can pretty much use that as a loophole. Because as long as it's not hooked up to the grid, I think I can have them. And because I'm only going to be powering a fan and other things, well, pretty much the fan. What I'd really like to do is like power a mini fridge with these, with the wind and solar. That way, I've got clean energy output. Because yeah. Oh, one more thing before I end the video. I'm probably more, as a conservative, more progressive in terms of not progressive, but more supporting of clean energy on the personal level than the Democrats. The progressives like clean energy this, the climate cost that. Well, you could do more on the individual level than you do on the government without having to wreck the economy. But yeah, this is my way of doing things on the individual level. Thanks for watching.